Right now, President Trump is on his way back to the U.S. after a four-day trip through the Middle East. While business deals were a priority for the president, he also had much to say on Syria, Iran and Ukraine. And in Abu Dhabi this morning, the president mentioned the controversial luxury jet being gifted to him by Qatar. Listen.
I've been doing this for 4 days. I leave now and get onto a 42-year-old Boeing. But new ones are coming. New ones are coming.
CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand has more on the president's trip and joins us now from the White House. Good morning, Natalie. Overall, why does the White House see this as a successful trip?
Good morning to you, Errol. Well, the president, briefly speaking to reporters on the plane on their way back, kind of summarized this trip by saying it was a great 4 days of jobs and money. He has touted what he says will be trillions of dollars of investment commitments after his visits to these three Gulf states. And in the United Arab Emirates, we saw a really heavy emphasis on artificial intelligence and energy. Late yesterday, it was announced that UAE and the Trump administration are signing a framework for a partnership on AI to build a massive data center in Abu Dhabi. So, as you noted, heavy emphasis all throughout this trip on business investments, with business CEOs alongside the president and his commerce secretary and treasury secretary as well. But we also know that behind the scenes, you know, in these private meetings, there was also a lot of talk about regional stability, which also translated into some of these public announcements we heard and saw on this trip as well. For instance, lifting sanctions on Syria, or announcement that the Trump administration would do so. And again, in a short time ago, in this gaggle with reporters, he confirmed that the Trump administration, that his special envoy Steve Witkoff, has handed Iran a proposal for a new nuclear deal. And he also said that Iran knows that they will have to move quickly, make a decision quickly, or something bad will happen. In earlier comments, when still in Qatar, he talked about, you know, there's a nice step and there's a not so nice step, and he's hoping that Iran goes with, you know, the nice step, alluding to his previous threat of potential military strikes if they do not agree to a deal. And we also know that Qatar has served as an important intermediary between the U.S. and Iran in communications, and so he was really also urging Qatar to help influence Iran on this deal. Errol.
Yeah, a number of big headlines coming out of this trip. Natalie Brand at the White House for us. Natalie, thank you.